and happy late July. I am Abby McHugh-Griffa, Executive Director of the Climate Solutions Accelerator. I hope you are thoroughly enjoying the summer. For us, it is a time of much transition. Just yesterday, we welcomed 2 new staff members to our team. Andre Primus will be our new Manager of Organizational Programs, expanding the work we do with organizations to help them in their transition to clean energy, as well as getting them engaged and participating in our local climate movement. Jenna Lawson will be the director of the new and exciting program that I still cannot tell you about because our contract with the funder still is not finalized. Been teasing this over the past couple months and really thought I'd be able to talk about it by now, but bureaucracy. So check in again next month. I am 99% sure that we will be able to discuss it then. And Juliana, our Manager of Finance and Administration, is moving on from our organization. And we just want to express deep gratitude and appreciation for all the work she's done with us over, I don't even know exactly how long. But she kind of whipped our organization into shape, helped us get our policies and procedures in order. And again, I'm very, very grateful for that. Taking her place, starting in mid-August, Teresa Church will be joining our team. And lastly, we have an AmeriCorps Vista member, Taylor Wilkie, who will be starting with us in about a week. And of course, she'll only be with us for a year, but we are really, really excited to welcome her and to learn about her and have her support our work. So that's what's happening kind of internally for us. If you have been keeping an eye on the news, you will know that it's not looking good, at the national level at least. Between the Supreme Court and Joe Manchin torpedoing Biden's climate agenda. It's really depressing, actually. And so, I wanted to acknowledge that if you are feeling scared and anxious and angry and all kinds of other emotions that I think many of us are experiencing right now, that is totally rational and normal. And I think not something we need to be ashamed of or hiding. So, the federal government's kind of a mess when it comes to climate action. And if there is a silver lining in this, I would say that it is that it makes our local work that we are doing that much more important and significant. So, as my friend Sarah Mitiga, member of our board, likes to say, the best antidote to depression is taking action. And I fully believe that. So I would encourage you to get involved. Go to our website, fill out our volunteer inquiry form. If you happen to live in Rush or know someone who lives in Rush, there is a Color Rush Green launch event happening August 3rd at 5:30 at the William Udicious Pavilion. I do not know if I'm saying that correctly. But again, if you're from Rush, please get involved in that. If your community doesn't yet have a Color Your Community Green team and you'd like to start one, please reach out to my colleague Brady Ferguson, who can support you in getting that going. It's just been great to see this network growing and seeing more citizens stepping up at the municipal level to take action. And it's a nice group of people to be kind of plugged into. So encourage you to pursue that. Also, on a happy note, not about our organization specifically, but just in the community, today is the official public launch of the FlowShare EV car sharing program. And that's in the city of Rochester, specifically in historically marginalized neighborhoods. They will now have access to EV car sharing. So that is really cool and exciting. And lastly, if you are looking for a summer beach read, just wanted to mention The Ministry for the Future, which was recommended to me by Jack Hutner. Thank you for that, Jack. Admittedly, I'm only about a quarter of the way through. And for the first few chapters, I was not convinced by this book. In fact, I'd say I was downright kind of confused about where the author was going. But now I am totally hooked. And what I especially appreciate about it is there's a lot of real science knowledge. There's a lot of real economics, but it's in a story, right? And stories are fun and cool. Apparently it was one of Barack Obama's favorite books of the year back 2 years ago or so when it was published. So again, check it out. There's some dark stuff because it's about climate change, right? Like you kind of can't write about climate change without getting dark. But I hear that there is a happy ending, and of course that is what we are all shooting for. So join me in reading this, getting engaged, and thank you so much for taking the time to listen today.